Make Some Noise documentary of '94. I was really lucky to be part of that because MVP, my brothers, Wild K, Botany Hill, and Simo, they were a trio, a group known as MVP, and they were managed at the time by Farley Flex, who was also managing Maestro Fresh West, my brother Big Kish. That documentary, man, MVP was at the time part of a crew called Lyrical Coalition. There was just a couple of, I think it was actually the year that we created Monolith, but we hadn't created my crew Monolith yet. Half of the crew, a little more than half, from the sort of North Scarborough side. The little interview segment part that I was happy to get, I got right as I was running off the bus. That's how much I love what I do and wanted to do it so badly. I was late for the shoot, and I took the bus. It was in front of Woburn Collegiate, down on Lawrence, I believe, like Markham and Lawrence area, if I'm not mistaken. I'm on the bus, and I can see them shooting at the school, and I'm like, oh man, I'm late. I run off the bus, I run across the street, I run to the school, and they're shooting as I run up, and they ask me who I am, and I'm out of breath, and I start explaining that I'm part of the crew, and I'm talking, and it's funny. That's what they used in the film. So you'll hear me explain who the members of the Lyrical Coalition are, including MVP. When Dear Hip Hop dropped, it was part of the Rap Essentials Volume 1 album in '96. Sunlight, YLK's debut single, was also part of that album. So YLK and I went on tour together with Choclair to promote that album. And so it's an interesting little piece of history that Make Some Noise documentary shows.
DJ crews in the 70s ran hip-hop, and in the early 80s in Toronto, it was Sunshine Sound Crew and DJ Ron Nelson.
As things moved along in the early 80s over in Toronto, the only place you could hear hip-hop was the Maple Leaf Ballroom on St. Clair with the Sunshine Sound Crew.
Sunshine, big up. The only difference between what they did and what I did was I took it to the radio, but those guys ran the streets when I came into the business.
Dancers and that, Filipinos. On weekends, we used to know, by the time you were at the party, you used to be finding out where the next party is for the next week. You understand? This was a day of going to the subway and handing out flyers to every black person you saw of a certain age group. We had the biggest street team, the Jeans Jacket Crew. We used to carry the speakers. That's what they were called. Farley Flex and his boys was the Jeans Jacket Crew. They were part of Sunshine. That in my song you say Farley Flex styling with the Jeans Jacket Crew, the Sunshine, and all the Duncan family.
She got her bus from Sounds Like Sunshine that were there before.
In the 90s, New York had the likes of Biggie Smalls, Nas, and Wu-Tang Clan, to name a few.
It was an interesting time that was going on within the music industry.
I'm representing for the borough, though, you know what I'm saying? For real. Artists out there want to be an artist, don't want to worry about the producer trying to be all in the video, dancing. Come to Death Row.
Well, let it be known then. We know y'all East Coast. We know we at.
But it's like this, though. I'm tired of folks, you know what I'm saying? Them closed-minded folks, you know what I'm saying? It's like we got a demo tape and don't nobody want to hear it, but it's like this, the South got something to say. That's all I got to say.
In Toronto, a grassroots hip-hop culture sprung up from the likes of Choclair, Kardinal Offishall, Saukrates, and more after Michie Me and Maestro crossed hip-hop borders in the early 90s.
I feel like I'm in Ottawa right now. If y'all love that Toronto hip-hop shit, make some motherfucking noise! Keep it in that shit. What up, Toronto? How you feeling?
Still, right? Yeah, actually, it did real well. It's getting bootlegged overseas, as I hear, and across the border, it did real well on some of the charts. So, we figured we were gonna do the remix for that and everything like that.
Let's have some fun. You frontin' like I ain't about to knock it. I got a rocket in my pocket. So you take it to your ecstasy. I'm going for the shit standing next to me. If she with it, then I'ma hit it. I'ma hit it, girl. Girl, I'ma hit it. If you really think, girl, I'ma hit it. Let's take it back, Choclair. I remember seeing you with spaghetti shots. Tap, held up by your back. You was about to shoot. You told me no, I was kinda surprised. nights in the man. See the block, you were walking. My eyes in the park, I was talking. Jane, I'm on. Cause it's all ground. And in the morning, Jim. He's strong, wake up the clock. Coming on confused. Showing from the boy track. Make some noise for hip-hop music, G98. Everybody say hell yeah. Hell yeah. Say hell yeah. Hell yeah. Say do that. Do that. Say do that. Here we go. Dollar.
This is now.
Somebody say hell yeah. Say hell yeah. Say yeah. Say T-O. Dollar bill, yeah. These are hard streets for Bill, y'all. No. Chris Mike's in the house. Sometimes we have a hard time supporting ourselves. Sometimes. Seems tonight that we have an easy time supporting ourselves. Figures of speech, circle crew.
Check it out. Y'all ready? To the circle, everywhere. Here we go. Here we go. My beer right there. Yeah. It was the cool. Landed on land. Coerced to the mouth. Talk another to the cloud. Quest. My intent to impress.
While the West Coast was popping with street rap, along came groups such as Ghetto Concept.
This one's for all the leaders up in hip-hop, you know what I'm saying? Shit, it's what I used to listen to growing up as a youngin', you know what I'm saying?
The ghetto concept in the house. Quadro, Swing Low represent.
Yeah, Rex Dell. Man, yo, right here.
Where am I?
Give him skills.
Lyrical Dog got Jellystone representing from the Orb 1/3. Sky Juice Lens, big up.
For all those who don't know.
7 years since I was 12 years old.
Orpington. You're on the borderline between Jamestown and Orpington.
Between Martin Grove and
You don't want to be here after 9 o'clock at night, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? It's not good stuff.
With me and Ghetto Concept, we went to New York to film Easy on the Motion. We actually filmed some of the video in Jungle and Rexdale. So by the time we went to New York, our boy Yuli and Jesse, shout out, from Jamaica, Queens, Jesse Torero and Yuli Torero, they connected us with some people in Brooklyn at the time, Brownsville, you know. And that's actually when I got my name too, because I wasn't Infinite until after I met my boy Shabar from Brownsville. And I told him I was looking for a name, and he named me, he gave me that Infinite name. It was actually Prince Infinite. And I didn't like the Prince, you know? So I just rolled with the Infinite. It took a while to get used to, but yeah, that's what's up anyways. We shot in Brownsville. We had a lot of support out there, you know? Juno is equivalent to like American Grammy Award or American Music Award, and it's the highest level in Canada that you can get where awards are concerned. You know, so that's what it is.
I miss you, nigga. Yo, every day I wake up, you know I gotta smile, but it's hurting inside. The pain make me cry, dry tears, but I gotta, cause I'm still here. Lost a lot of friends, shed so many tears, but I gotta dry tears, but I gotta. They killed my nigga, but
26, somebody killed my nigga. Tell you the truth, I really, really miss my nigga. Damn. It's like the streets ain't the same. My clique ain't the same. Everybody done changed up. P, you my nigga for life, and I'ma ride for you. 7 days and 7 nights, man, I cried for you. At the viewing, couldn't look at your face. Couldn't stand seeing the death in your face.
Dreams of my niggas who ain't living. Seen P last night, he told me go get him. Never give up until your heart start beating. Take it from me, you get a chance while you're breathing.
P. My day one, you know what I mean? Grow up. Like I'm originally from Oakland and Vaughan, but I always had ties to Jane Finch. From a very young age, moved to 53, 4, 5, whatever. And that's just what it is, man. He definitely was the heart of the hood. As far as Jane Finch goes, like Driftwood. When he passed away, things weren't really the same. I remember him the night when I heard what happened to him, as far as getting injured, getting stabbed or whatever. And I went to Sunny Brook. When he died, I can honestly say the hood died. Like it's just kind of funny how one person can be so powerful and impact the area or our community. Just one person. Like, it was never the same after he passed away. It was just what it was. And it's like funny because I grew up with him, but we never really got close until maybe a year before his passing. So it was like kind of crazy. It was like my right hand man. Thank you. Thanks. It was like my right hand man right before he passed away. So kind of deep. And that's how Smile came about too. It's kind of crazy because I wrote Smile. I wrote my verse actually the same night he passed away. And I went to go see Stick Up in Hamilton one day, and we were just like messing around in the studio or whatever, and he came up. I heard the beat. I was like, oh yeah, I heard this beat before. Isn't that from like D Block them, Ghetto Kiss, or one of those guys, Ghost, whatever his name is, Styles P. And so I already had the verse, and then he had his verse, and then we put it together. And usually we have to write together, you know what I mean, to make an epic type of song, like what Smile was. But verses just came together perfect. And it was a rap from there, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think nobody ever did a song more powerful than Smile in Toronto, period, to be honest. Like, ever. And I would always be hounding him, yo, when you gonna bring me to the studio? When you gonna bring me to the studio? And I remember, I think it was Top Secret Studios, if I'm not mistaken, out in the east somewhere. We went old school day ones, and I went there with a track, and it was like 5 of us on the track. And my song had like 100 bars on it. I didn't know how to write a 16. I didn't know what a 16 was. I didn't know what a 8 bars was. I didn't know what a 12 bars was. I wrote about 1,000 of them. And I just remember him teaching me how to write bars, like from 8s to 12 to 16s to whatever. Yeah, I didn't know what a 16 was. So yeah, Stick Up, yeah, you got me. You taught me how to write bars.
We street rappers, gold chain snatchers. Get your work done and make it lay down.
Yo, big up Stick Up, yo. I know that nigga from when I was a youth, growing up in Shoreham, bro. The man is sick with it, inspired me, you know what I'm saying? I was killing at the same time when I was a youth, that too, you know. That's my dog, trust me, we're legends, living legends. Yo, Sticky Green always puts me on his mixtape, you know. I'll do anything for that nigga if it gives me a beat, bro. It's crush time, you know. How much talent we have in Short Shot, Jane and Finch, yo, it's unbelievable, yo. But when I was a kid, yo, Smugglaz, Black Creek, YO, nigga, we were doing it, like, trust me, you niggas don't even know. Finch started the thing, you know. Trust me, we grew up in this rap shit. It's not just no fucking, you know what I'm saying? It's a lifestyle. You feel me? Underworld. Stick Up Kid, Killer Dome. Don't know, eh? Yo, don't know, eh?
10 years ago, this documentary captured Toronto hip-hop before the spotlight arrived. Today, we look back at the foundation and how far the city has come.